Hello, guys. This is Paul McMillan II, and welcome to a live New York session. It is Tuesday, October 15th. And so before we actually get started with our session, we are going to check the news. So let's go to Forex Factory. Looks like we don't have any major news today. So that's good to know. But it looks like we're going to have a normal price movement today. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to be trading on gold once again. And so let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the overall trend of the market. So when we really look from here, from this swing low to this swing high, looks like price is overall bullish. And actually, it looks like even from this swing low, price broke this previous high. So it looks like price is going bullish again. So it looks like price is overall bullish. Previous higher highs have been broken as well. So we're going to go ahead and draw a trend line. Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the CC trend indicator to see if price is overall bullish with our trend lines, and we can see that price is pushing up. So it lets us know that the overall market is bullish. So that's where we are in confluence with that. So now that we figured that out, now we're going to go to the 15-minute time frame. Now the 15-minute time frame, we're going to figure out what is the current trend. So when we look here, we want to look for, you see that this bearish move started from this swing low to this swing high here. So it's probably a high indication that price is probably bullish at this point. So we're going to take our trend line and draw this. Put on the CC trend indicator. Looks like price is still pushing up because of this up move here. But the reason why I'm putting a trend line here and saying that it's currently bearish is because we have swing low, swing high, most recent breaker structure here. Now, we do have a price that broke this original structure here, but it looks like price is still bearish. So I'm probably going to stick with that. Let me just look at this again here. It looks like price is breaking through the structure again. I'm going to stick with price being currently bearish. As if price happens to change its direction, we can always adjust later. So let's just stick with that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw our trading ranges. So we see that price started from this swing low to this swing high, and you see a breaker structure here. And it looks like price broke this structure and is retesting this area. So that's the reason why I'm going to actually look at that and mark that up. So what we're going to do is mark up the swing low breaker structure and the swing high, and these are what we call our trading ranges. Okay, so let's go ahead and label this as a bearish trading range. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to label our trading ranges. So we saw swing low, our swing I'll break a structure here. And then this is our swing high. Okay. So, so then because we're in the bearish trading range, we're going to take our Fibonacci, we're going to swing it from the most recent high to the most recent low. Okay. So really in this situation, we see that price rejected the 80% and came down. And it looks like it's probably going to reject this area as well, come up and come down. Now, one more thing I want to do here is I want to double check something. Yeah, I'm going to skip the my original bias for now. So let me actually go back. There we go. And then I'm going to actually mark out the 50 to the 60% here. It's going to be our sell from here. So now we got that marked up. So now the next thing I'm going to do is post my rules, because that's what we're going to do when the 9:15 candle close. We're going to actually look at everything. So let's go ahead and turn on the cheat code indicator. See where the Bollinger Bands lie. And it's like the top Bollinger Band right up to here. The bottom of the Bollinger Band is down in here. Now, price broke this structure, so more likely it probably might buy up to this structure up to here and then push it down. That's what I'm thinking. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the 9:15 candle to close. And then we're going to move to the next step, look at our confirmations, figure out what type of buys and sells we're going to be doing according to the current market structure. So we have less than 7 minutes. So I will be right back. All right. So we got less than 20 seconds before the 9:15 candle closes. Now, when we look at the market structure here, so we're going over the first step. From this swing low to this swing high, price went down, broke this previous structure, and then price went up, broke the previous high. But then this recent structure broke this previous structure here as well. So this point, I'm really looking for I'm looking for a sell at this point. Now, if price jumps up and breaks all this previous structure here and goes up, then I might change my bias to where I'm looking for counter sells and retest buys. So that's what I'm looking at this point, is an overall sell. So I'm looking for a counter and buy, retest, sell. So if you break this structure, retest and start to go up, then I might be looking for a bias. I might change my bias. So with that being said, let me turn on our indicators. So that's the first thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Now what we're going to actually look at is, we're going to actually look at our confirmations at this point. So price is pushing out, going past construction. we see that we don't see a spike indication yet. No buy cheat codes. We don't see any cheat code buy or sell signal here. So there's no confirmation. So price is not necessarily ready yet, from what I can see on its current price. So I'm going to wait until the 929 candle, and then I'm going to wait to get all this confirmation. It's below the HMA. That's the first confirmation that. So we have that. And now we just really need to wait for further confirmation. So if price hits this structure and gives me a cheat code to sell or a cheat code confirmation sell, then I'm going to sell it back down. So that's what I'm looking at so far. But based on that, price sells. I'm looking to get 100, over 1,100 points in gold. It set the alert. So we're going to wait until the 929 candle close, and then we're going to actually see what price ends up doing. We want to pay attention to the structure, pay attention to the price action and all that at that point. So we have about 10 minutes before the 929 candle closes. So I will be right back. All right, so it's 929. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to focus on price action. We're going to also watch for some confirmations. Now, one confirmation I see so far with current price is that price is still technically below the HMA here. So because of that, we're going to want to see if we get a cheat code buy or confirmation sell to sell it down to here. Because when you look at the overall structure, price is overall bearish. But even though price went up and broke this previous structure, this confirmation sell broke previous structure and pushed price all the way down to here. And now it looks like price might be rejecting that same structure. So we'll have to see. So we have a 930 candle is closed. Looks like it is selling down. And I'm going to still wait for confirmation. It's the previous structure. And then the price closing above this structure and trying to push that. I'm not ready to the next candle just to be sure. Technically, it closed above the HMA here too. I think Janelle is starting to down below this candle. And maybe that's a sign that it's starting to go bullish. Maybe. Oh, starting down. So we'll go ahead and take a sell. I execute the sell. It's a possibility I might have executed it too quick, but we'll see. Okay, I went ahead and cut my trade because I went above 2%. So normally I don't do this, but yeah, I'm gonna just cut my trade. Probably rejecting that area. Let me see. Buying up to this structure, it might get this structure come down. I think I know it was taking a sell without really put extra confirmation. It's my fault. But at least I managed my risk and kept below 2%. Yeah, that's the first mistake I made was jumping in and didn't get no confirmation that FOMO got me. At least I managed my risk and kept it below 2%. So we're going to watch this price and figure out when was the best time to really get in. This might have been a perfect time to get in, maybe at this point that we don't have a signal. That's the point. This might be a confirmation self signal here. I mean, candle here. But I decided to jump in again. I'm not trying to revenge trade. I just want to see if I can just, get better in my entry. Right. So I jumped back in. Uh, so wasn't trying to revenge trade, just try to get a little something, something. So I made my losses back. So I only made about $1. So that's good. I recovered my losses there. See, maybe if I can just get another nice into it a little bit. Shouldn't be doing this, but it's okay. Maybe a little bit of loss, I'll make it up. But pray we lose. Right? Because I was dropping again. Let's see. All right, that's it. Let's see, $15. I'll take that. Uh, it's kind of sticking out the bulge of that. So we recover the losses, okay. So we'll say about $15. So let's see. So I wonder what the next candle is going to do. You got about a little bit over 2 minutes before the next candle. We got to get better in my patience though. At least we're in the green. So I accept that. I want to see what the next candle does. I think that actually, I look at all my trades, I'm only $28 in the hole, but that's good. So that's fine. $8 is nothing. Here's to see what the next candle is going to do. Maybe there's a huge rejection. They were still rejecting the structure and it was ready to go up. Let's see if there's other candle going to do. This ball over there. Now I wonder if it's going to hit this structure and then go the other way. Go down. Actually, this is really the most recent structure here, technically. After this, the price could be getting up to here and then we go back. That's the one thing I missed. It's real here. I know it might still be an indecision candidate, but I think it looks better. So that's why I'm not taking no buying that area. I think it's rejecting this structure right here. Right around this area. It's looking like it. Maybe the 10 o'clock window will probably let us know what it's going to do. It would be tempting to take a sell because it looks like it's moving, but I would need confirmation sell at that point. And that's why I'm watching price action to really train my eye. So I don't just jump in, just put prices moving. I need to get that confirmation. And notice we don't have no confirmation at all with this. See, it is dropping. Yeah. And see, this is the reason why I didn't jump in because we didn't get no confirmation sell. Because it's still wicks right around this candle. So we would have been drawdown. Yeah, I'm not getting no confirmation, no sell. So obviously it's letting me know. Yeah, probably risky to do that sell because it keeps on fluctuating. It's pushing down. I went to the 10 o'clock candle. I just want to see what it does. We got about less than 6 minutes. Then I'll wrap this session up. But I'm not going to jump anymore in this. I'm not going to jump anymore. All I got to do is just recover $28 the next trade, and then I'll be in the green on this time. So um, yeah, this thing that keeps on going back and forth. That's why we need that confirmation. This won't really drop, so the confirmation cell probably might appear a little bit later, maybe, because it's looking more like a very, very strong master candle. So while we're waiting for the next candle to close, I'm going to share my results with you. So we're inside the trade locker app. So when you look at my closed trades, so got in the trade too quickly. So I ended up cutting my trade at $85. That's 2% of 4,900 or 4,700, whichever one. So I made sure that my loss was below 2% of my account, which is good. So when I jumped in the second time, even though I over leveraged and should have jumped in the second time, should have just stuck with the losing trade, but I was able to recover this and then jump in again. And so I won a $15 profit just for today. But if you put in all I have is $28 to make up, and I'll be in the green in this account. So this is good. So that way, when we get into the next good trade, we'll be able to be in the green some. So that's why managing risk is very important. So I give myself an A+ for that. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to the screen here. I'm just curious on what the next candle is going to do. So we have a little bit over 20 seconds before the next candle closes. This was a good sell-off, but we didn't really necessarily get a signal there. So that's the reason why I didn't take that. But we were correct as far as price coming up to this structure, or this structure is really this structure and then selling down. But we were correct as far as price being overall bearish. Price might be a point trend buy, maybe up to this structure, to this structure. I probably wouldn't buy. I mean, at this stage, price would probably sell out off, maybe stick out the bulge again, but there's no confirmations at this point that lets us know there's any big trade here, any big trades to enter into here. So at this point, I mean, you probably just want to end the session and just play for another day. All we got to do is just make that $28 and we're in the win with this demo, which is good because that means we're managing our risk and we're finding ways to recover our losses and get the profit again. And that's the most important thing as a trader. I just want to see what this candle is going to do first. If it doesn't do anything within the next 2 minutes, we'll wrap this session up. So with this candle here, we would definitely have to see a confirmation buy, because price can buy up anywhere around the structure and then fluctuate and then start to set down. And so then we'll be in the liquidity game. Even into about 11 minutes. So we really got a minute left now. Yeah. So, I mean, if we were to buy this, we would need to know the exit out of this structure. So that would be very risky. So we're gonna go ahead and shut down this session, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.